You're never gonna get closer. Why should you even try? You're never gonna get closer. Why should you even bother? It's just a bunch of animals wasting their time. They're never gonna get closer. Why should you even try? You're never gonna get closer. Why should you even bother? You're never gonna get closer, why should you even try? You're never gonna get closer, why should you even bother? It's just a bunch of animals wasting their time. You're never gonna get closer, why should you even try? You're never gonna get closer, why should you even bother?
What's going on, everybody? Chris, you going?
I think Chris literally just fell asleep. Over.
Get up. Alrighty, so here we are with a half asleep Chris or full asleep
What's
Chris,
up?
really, and everything. Alright, so we got Gabe Hart in the chat.
Hello,
Who
Gabe.
didn't get that awesome art germ cover? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Do you think we got it? Who knows? Only time will tell. Yeah, it was pretty unusual. You grabbed 2 variants today, if I recall correctly.
That's 2 more variants than you get normally.
Yeah, he got the Art Germ Loki and the Fantastic Four 700 whatever. I can't remember what they call it. 700 people on a book cover.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the 700 variant or something.
700 people. Where's my thing gone? There we go. Music there. Okie dokie. But,
I found that Gundam, by the way. The one to open up on Sunday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Where was it?
on a shelf that I didn't look at.
Sounds about right. But I hope everyone is having a good one. I'm pretty tired today. Chris is obviously pretty tired today. I didn't finish reading everything. It was in your stream picture. And it's Art Germ. Yeah, you know. Well, maybe
We could be lying to you.
maybe we ran out. I don't know. They were on the shelf though too. They're not on the shelf anymore. I can tell you that. There was quite a few books that a lot of people asked for. So pretty good week for covers overall, I'd say. I don't know. We'll get into the reads here in a second. Music sound alright though, not too loud. I'm trying to get that perfect balance without actually ever doing any testing and working on it. But oh yeah, didn't show off the stack yet. So, you know, I'd say about an average stack for us. Nothing too crazy, nothing too little. I guess we'll go ahead and get into it. I'm going to try to make this a somewhat shorter stream because I still have a bunch of work I need to do. Please tell me that the collage covers for Fantastic Four are done after this week. I don't want to add them to the list, but I will. Good lord, that's a big stack. I don't know. I don't know. But starting off here with Invincible Iron Man number 7. Now I actually didn't read this one because I was tired.
I did.
What'd you think?
It's really good.
Yeah.
Continuing to do pretty good.
Cool. I'm probably I got a bunch of work I need to do after stream, and then I'll.
This villain's finding new ways to mess with Tony.
So what's his name?
Yeah. Stay long.
Fei Long, yeah. Anyway, I'll probably try to read that one after I get done with all the other stuff I have to do. We also picked up, as always, the Leighton connecting variant, but this one's a bit different. This one's I assume there's going to be another piece here.
We're either approaching the end
Or the middle.
Or the center.
Yeah, so Chris said, like, oh, it looks like it might be finishing. And it might be. Or this might be the middle of the thing, and then it wraps around to have even more Hall of Armor, which could be super fun. But yeah, pretty cool regardless. And then an awesome Derek Chu Ironheart. Pretty freaking sweet. Was Ironheart in it at all, or is it just
No, Ironheart's not in there at all.
just a random variant? That's cool. And this one, I'm missing an issue. Not missing as in I don't have, missing as in I don't know where it's at. But I need to find my back stock on Fantastic Four. Need to organize everything. But did you read this one, Chris?
Yes, I did. It's continuing to be pretty fun and good.
Are you gonna at least but then I'm top loaders and put them on the wall? Diamond connecting. Oh no. because it's already a lot.
Man, you messed up 3 words in a row. I'm assuming that's supposed to be put them in.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But anyway, Fantastic Four.
That's a new Gay
Nah,
Pride record.
that's probably about average, actually.
Neither of the Logans can speak.
And then, yeah, that's kind of funny. And then we got the Loki art germ, you know.
I tried to read Loki, but I was
Yeah.
falling asleep.
I might go back and read this one. I don't know. I just mainly picked it up because it's such a gorgeous cover. And I went ahead and grabbed another one to throw in the short box of goodies. Because it's a banger. Oh, you know what? I still haven't shipped off the thing to Joseph. So I still actually have that right here. And like I said, Art Germ is just an artist that I feel like every time he puts out a cover, it's like, dang, I think that's better than the last one. But it's like, I don't know. This Power Germ's awesome. Power
Germ.
Power Girl's awesome, but this
Me when I get really sick, Power Germ.
Loki is super, super sweet. So I think the Loki might be better than the Power Girl. You're hoarding them now. Wait, well, I mean, because you grabbed one, somebody else grabbed one. What's up, Jason? Marco, do you have your own guy doing grading stuff? No, not anymore. Yeah, like I just actually sent in my very first submission for the CGC Peach Momoko signing. I did that with my very first time of me actually sending in a book to CGC, so it was kind of an interesting experience. But yeah, that's all shut down now as far as the shop sending stuff in for people. Anyway, moving on, we got Cap 13. I think it's a Sentinel. Yeah. Was it a good experience? What?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I think with the...
Oh, sending in my book? I mean, it was fine. It was... I mean, it's pretty straightforward. They still haven't checked in that they've received it yet, but... I just shop's new shipper. I charge...
$29.99 an hour.
Non-refundable.
12 payments.
all up
$29.99.
all up front. 12 payments all at once. Anyway,
12 payments before you get the book.
Chris is super far behind on Cap. We're both super far behind on Daredevil, but check out this sweet cover. Very, very cool cover.
That's a fun one. That's like what, in like 90s design?
I don't know. And then that's actually it for Marvel's. A pretty short
Yeah.
stack for Marvel.
I did read Empire.
Yeah.
Which is the first Star Wars book.
$29.99 an hour, but they are gonna have that book for weeks. That's a shitload of money. Yeah, that's I charge a lot. Anyway, Empire. Cool cover, although it should have just been the whole cover.
Yeah, they've done that for all the Return of the Jedi ones. Because the Ewok one would have been so much better. The Jabba one was okay. It wasn't anything remarkable.
So yeah, I guess this is a one shot, but this is a
Did you read
connecting cover, but I don't know what to.
Margo,
Yeah,
you read it?
yeah.
It was a fun little story.
I didn't care for it.
It wasn't the best story. It was fun.
Like, it definitely wasn't as good as the Jabba Palace.
No, it's gonna be hard to top that one. You know who's gonna top it? Max Rebo.
So, are we missing stuff to this then?
What do you mean?
Because this is supposed to be a connecting cover. We might be missing some.
Maybe.
The Star Wars 35 Luke double blade cover is awesome. I've seen it. Yeah, it looks like they just got back from a game of paintball. The stormtroopers. What? All right, whatever. What's up, 25 Perez? And then we also picked up this cool Scout Trooper variant as well.
I got a waffle.
But yeah, honestly, like I said, I didn't care too much for it. It wasn't terrible. It just also
He's licking that cone.
wasn't very great
You don't have anywhere to back up to. Stop it. No.
against each other.
No.
Okay. What's up, Xbox Boo? YouTube failed to
You just
notify.
drink water. Your cone is so
me.
wet. Get on the line.
That sounds like YouTube. That's why I always try to start the stream about like 5 minutes early. Is like to give an opportunity for notifications to get sent out. Hey, Waffle, you gotta stay down there, boy. I gotta show my books off. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. YouTube notifications will be YouTube notifications. You read this, right?
Yoda, yes.
We got Yoda number 8. This is, I think, the B variant,
Yes.
which is just absolutely sick. Super,
no.
super cool cover. What did you think of the story?
Hold on. Do you want to
Chris is being attacked by the waffle.
lay down?
You throw him in the bed?
Yeah, throw him in the bed.
Yeah, I love this cover. So cool.
Anyways, yeah. Yoda's been a fine story for the most part. It's continuing to be fine.
Yeah, I didn't start it. But
I
Chris
liked the
did
last
pick up-
arc a little better than I've been liking this one.
Yeah.
And the first arc was also really good. It just
Chris picked up this C cover. That other one was a B cover. That's a cool Anakin and Yoda slicing down some droids. Does that have anything to do with the flashback story or anything?
yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know. I just know if it was like a random cover.
I said first and last arc. The last arc was the first arc.
And then we
shoot.
did grab what Jason was just talking about, Star Wars 35, which is
Yeah,
a sick cover.
It's a sick cover. And
And,
it's got
like,
Yoda on it.
I was thinking about it anyway, but I wasn't like fully on board just because it's a cool cover. But then I found out this is also the first appearance of, well, you can check Key Collector if you want a little bit more of a spoiler. The character's still unnamed, I believe. But it was kind of a neat looking character. I'm not reading mainline Star Wars right now, but I was like, screw it. It's a cool cover. It's the first appearance of what I consider, potentially maybe a cool character. So I'll go ahead and grab it. And then we also picked up Darth Vader Black, White, and Red. This is the second printing, but it's the Peach Momoko cover. And strangely enough, on the first printing, they didn't have a Peach cover, which I thought was super strange. But I mean, this was a super sweet story, and yeah. When I first saw it, when I was looking at the previews, I thought it was like the next issue, and they had another Peach story. So I got really excited, but just a second printing. They should have made that Luke cover the ratio. Yeah, you think so? I'm trying to. I feel like there was another cool cover. Oh no, it was a funny cover. It was the funny cover. It was the action figure cover for Boss Nass.
Yeah.
So I was telling Chris it'd be funny if that character ended up being something super important later, and it was an expensive book, and Boss Nass was an expensive expensive cover. I was like, that'd be funny. And that's the end of Star Wars. Wow.
Yeah. All that left, and
That's kind of a lot for DC and indie stuff.
uh-huh.
So, wait. No, we usually do DC next. I have them in the wrong order. So up next we have Batman 136. And pretty good. Kind of setting some stuff up. It really feels like setting some seeds of doubt into place for Batman, which is super cool. I'm really digging it. Nothing crazy happens this issue, but, it's the return after the last 2 arcs, that have settled, and without getting into spoilers, because someone refuses to catch up on Batman and won't let me talk about Batman. Batman is back home, but he's not okay. How much DC did you get? A fair bit.
Mario, did you walk in there and get yourself trapped? Oh my god.
Into what?
Into this little area. There you go, you're free.
Anyway, and then we got Peacemaker Tries Hard number 2. It's a pretty fun. This is I think the B cover. That's Superman. All
Yeah, it's
tripped
been a
up.
pretty fun couple issues so far.
Talk
and
about
I-
Batman.
Huh?
Gayfart just said, talk about Batman.
This one has a little twist to it, and like I said before, Band gay part. If you liked the James Gunn Peacemaker show, this, while at times I think tries a little too hard to be that.
Tries hard.
It tries a little too hard to be that, you know, in comedy wise. I think it's pretty close.
I just found out the other day that apparently the second season of Peacemaker is not supposed to happen until after the Superman movie, which is in 2025. I thought they were like filming that stuff, or maybe past filming at this point. Kind of crazy, but moving on, we got Poison Ivy 13, which I stopped reading maybe a couple issues back. Don't make me get that Peacemaker book.
It's really fun.
Poison Ivy had just been kind of okay. I didn't hate it, but it was just like meh. But I still like picking up the variants and cool covers. This one's going to be a connecting cover to a Harley Quinn book, so I'll have to grab that one. This one,
I like this one. I think Marco's crazy.
I'm on the fence all the time about Sweeney Blue books. Every time I see covers from them, there's been so many times like I've almost grabbed one, and I'm just like, meh. It's just like,
I like it.
I do like this one. That's why I decided to pick it up. But I just feel like there's something about Sweeney Boo I'm not crazy about. I can't quite figure out what it is. And this one's pretty cool too. I don't remember who this one is. I turned it upside down. This is Kai Carpenter. Heard of them. A pretty cool dark one. And then my favorite of the bunch. This one is Frank Cho.
Yeah, this one's really good.
With colors from
Boy,
Sabine Rich. And it's just gorgeous. Really, really nice.
What are you doing over there?
Like that one a lot. And I typically, I prefer the green-skinned green-skinned Ivy. So you got to be doing like really, really good for me to be like, yeah, that cover's banging, and it not be the green-skin one.
Where's that baby in my lap?
No, I don't get all the Ivy covers. They got to be a good cover. I don't just get them all. Oh yeah, the last one is definitely the best of all the bunch for sure.
He doesn't have Logan's disease like for Harley.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
You, Logan.
Yeah, other Logan. If it's not a good cover, I won't get it. And like I said, I'm pretty sure there's other Sweeney Boo
covers. Here's a Wonder Woman cover.
I'm pretty sure there's other Sweeney Boo Ivies that I haven't picked up before. Peacemaker
Xbox.
Season 2. Xbox was here already.
Was he?
Yeah, right there.
Oh.
Yeah. We were talking about notifications and stuff. Peacemaker Season 2 is so far off. It's why James Gunn is sticking Amanda Waller and stuff like Black Adam to keep him in the canon until Season 2. So last Ivy cover is really good. Yeah, that one's super, super sweet. But yeah, another sweet. This is a Dark Knights of Steel.
Yeah.
It's a Wonder Woman. I do want to read this. I'm gonna try to see.
Try to get a trade or something.
I don't know if they're gonna make a trade for it because this is one of those books.
They make a trade for everything. Sorry.
They started doing these weird. They don't call them trades. I don't remember what they even were. But for this book, and I want to say maybe it was like Deceased or DC versus Vampires or something, or maybe a different book. But they started doing these weird little like 3-issue trades, and they just came out like 1 through 3 would come out the week issue 4 come out, which I think is a really good idea. I'm all down for it because there's a lot of times people will be behind on something, and I wish I was so close to picking it up then, but I didn't. So. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they're going to make like a full trade after that or not. But I've heard really good things about Dark Knights of Steel. Who's rating this?
Even if so, that's
Tom
just picking
Taylor.
up 4 trades.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to. I think I'd look to see if I could reorder those at one point. I couldn't. So I don't know. I'm just saying. At some point, I'd like to go back and read it all. Also, it's been taking like a really long time because this is issue 11, and I feel like this thing's been going on forever. And then that's it for DC. The rest are all indie books.
Indie.
So we have Nocterra number 15. I did pick up the B cover. I thought it was pretty cool. It was pretty fun. Nocterra continues to be great. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, like, setting up for the next issue. Like, cool things still happen in this one, but it's like, it definitely feels like, you know, we're setting up to like a big battle of Nox, and I'm pretty hyped for it. They set up the groundwork and the plan in this issue, and you know, things don't always go to plan, so I'm excited to see how it's going to go. It'll be helpful. I miss a book here and there, but I also get it because my list is huge. But that 3-issue book would be nice if I didn't. Yeah, like I said, I think it's a solid idea that they started doing, but they don't do it for everything. Like I said, only time I noticed it was on Dark Knights of Steel, and there was another book, but I can't remember. I want to say it was like Deceased, or I already forgot the other title. I thought maybe it was, but anyway, moving on. We have Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, issue number 6, and this is the second arc now, I guess. Wish Marvel and Boom would do that. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, it's something I've never seen before. I don't think it's ever happened, so maybe it's something that will maybe catch on. Possibly, I think that'd be neat. So, you want to talk about a book?
Yeah, I was looking up Dark Knight of Steel.
No. Anyway, Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. Starting off a new arc here. This issue was
a whole different vibe.
A very different vibe. A lot more optimistic view than this whole series has been. Always leading me into a new question, because we have got these glimpses of the future, and everything's not okay. So, but it's like the far future. So this is a significant time jump from where like 5 left off. Isn't that a movie with Steve Carell? Once Upon a Time at the End of the World? Not that I know of. Anyway, we also picked up, probably gonna be hard to show off, but a foil variant. And not just a foil, but a foil Frizzen, which was kind of strange. There wasn't a regular version of this Frizzen. You only could get it through the foil. But, you know, I like my Frizzen, and I like my foil. But yeah, very, very different vibe all the way throughout. Then they have that slaughter pack for Something is Killing the Children. That's Boom, I think, because wasn't that 1 through 5? Yeah, but that was like...
I checked it for... Dark Knights of Steel. It's in Volume 1 and Volume 2. It's cut up into 6 pieces. Not 6 pieces, I mean like 2 pieces, but 6 books in each trade.
So there is a full trade.
Yeah. Well, 2 trades.
Well, yeah, but like...
Yeah.
Well, there's still also these 3-issue things out there. Like I said, I don't think they call them trades. I don't remember what they call them.
No,
But-
if you could order Volume 1 or 2. 2's for pre-order. I just looked it up on Amazon.
I understood. That's not really what we're talking about, but okay.
I'm just saying.
So, but anyway, yeah. So the slaughter packs were just reissues, but they were like just reprints. They were just 5 issues in a pack, so not quite the same thing. Although pretty cool, and I think especially like for a series that's as far along as, you know, Something's Killing the Children, it was a good idea. I still haven't read it, but I did pick up the first 15 issues now as David Mack covers, and I also think it's cool to do it how they did it with David Mack. I'm a big fan, and granted, if you're not a fan of David Mack, it's probably not as interesting. It was a lifesaver 1 through 5, 6 through 10, and a lot. There's apparently now also a 16 through 20 with David Mack. They did 16 through 20 with a different artist, I think, and then later on released it again with David Mack. So I'll probably try to pick that up at some point. But that's the last book we got for you. A little while ago. I don't remember exactly when, but yeah, there was a 16 through 20. But yeah, super excited for Once Upon a Time at the End of the World to continue. I think this issue was a nice little change of pace. And I think there'll probably be a little bit more good times to come before things get bad again.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't think it'll be too long before things get bad again. I need to add that. Can I message the store? You can try. I don't know if it's still for order or not. That should have been on my list, but could have been taken off because it's been a while. Could have been, yeah. I can't confirm, but I feel like they did that 16 through 20 and then with a different artist, and then maybe it wasn't as successful, so they went back and redid it with David Mack. This is David Mack getting ready to do a Berserker cover, getting ready to come out. That Poetry of Madness? I don't know. I mean, Berserker's done. Is it a reprint, or I have no idea. But yeah, that's our stack for today.
This is the Oreo of the day.
Like I said, it wasn't a crazy week.
No.
Probably best book for me would have been Nocterra.
I don't know what mine would be.
Was something else? Okay. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't keep up with everything. Sometimes I just see things and I'm like, oh, I guess that exists. But unless y'all have any questions or other things y'all want to talk about real quick, it'll probably be about time to wrap it up. Like I said, I got some other things I need to do tonight.
And I'm very sleepy.
Oh, so
is
it's
it
just
making a new thing?
Gotcha. Is that like the follow-up series to it, maybe? Or is it like a one-shot? I don't know. I ain't seen that. Where's my phone? Let me look it up on previews real quick.
In the meantime, look at this little Oreo.
I just got
Isn't she so small?
I just got another one. All right, even more work to do tonight.
She's actually a little heavy because she's fat. But that's okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna sit you down, Oreo. Hey.
Berserker Poetry and Madness. It's a $10 book, so I assume it's probably a one-shot. I don't see any David Mack. Not that I can see. I wonder if the original that didn't sell is still available. Oh, it's gonna be a ratio cover. Yeah, the previews website doesn't show ratio covers on the slaughter packs. I don't know. Like I said, I'd have to check on the computer at work. I'm not sure what is or isn't available. Just shoot us a message, and I'll look at it tomorrow. Probably be a little busy, so it might take me some time, because I know Shay's probably not going to be there tomorrow. 150 and 100. It sounds like Berserker. I stopped reading Berserker. Yeah, I think I tried to power it out, but like I just felt like nothing was happening. Like it was a cool concept, but it just was dragged so far. Despite the issues being really thin. I don't know. The 1/100 is a foil, David Mack. Let's see. How big is the order that I just got? That looks like a small one. Alright, well, I have a bunch of other things to do, so we're going to keep it maybe shortest stream ever at 30 minutes
yeah, shortest
actually.
stream ever.
Um,
And it before it gets, it's already at 31. Never mind.
yeah. I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out, checking out the books. If there's anything you need, shoot me a message, let me know.
And Game Art, if you want to read Peacemaker, and we don't have any at the shop, you can borrow mine if we can find it.
I was about to say, you know where it is. Give me a go. It's been fun. Yeah, it's been fun. Little quick in and out stream. Shoot me some Ask the Community videos. That's all I got for you. See y'all next time.
Bye.